welcome to the damn stream, everybody. Hold on, I'm getting my pants up. Okay, transition. Boom. What's up, people? Right. Today's stream, Bradley, what's up? What's up, man? You're already here. Well, yeah, says Helga. Hi. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do something very different today. Jesus Christ. Okay, no accidents. 27,000 views on the God of War Ragnarok reaction. Emmer, that is very correct. Man, I don't know what to do with that yet. I need to study it and basically rinse and repeat. Because I could get to the point that I want in a matter of days. Right. So, I don't know how that's gonna happen. Hey, Zmashed friends. Hello, Angela. Hey, Bradley. New intro looks awesome. Thank you, sir. I am glad you like it. Hell to the yeah. Right. Peeps, today we're gonna do something very... well... it is different, but I've done it before. But digitally, right? So... the plan is to finish this beast. Eventually, put some walls in here. Boom, 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 and boom. And then we are gonna, well, I'm gonna put silicone inside those walls and create copies of this thing and have it available for people to buy. Because in the long run, I want Zmashed Industries to be based on this as well. So it's gonna be a bit chill. You know what? I need some music or something. I don't know. I don't know about you, but let's see. Now trending. Let's see what the hell is trending in here.
We head for the sky. It's alright. Our wings wouldn't fly.
Oh no. How are you guys? How y'all doing? How's life? You're not gonna be able to see me because I've only got one little webcam, so this is much louder. Okay. Yeah, so I've only got one little webcam set up. If you wanna see it, I'll put a mirror in or whatever. But yeah. I'm good. How are you, Bradley? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing really good. I'm doing this and not gaming because, to be honest, I kind of had enough of not doing this, and I wanted to use the time that I use for games to actually make something that I'm gonna be proud of, you know? So I'm gonna add a few more tools in here. I've got a few favorite ones. This looks like a damn dentist. Okay, these are little wax carving tools. So I've got a few favorites. That one. These are little knives and whatnot. Got a few wood and plastic ones that are pretty cool. And like rake tools and whatever. But I'm gonna need the weird knife like this because I need to get rid of that part over there to make it symmetrical-ish. Right. You guys good? What have you got planned for your weekends? What's the situation? Okay, so this material that I'm working with right now, called monster clay. Yeah, ice cream, nice. Honey, we're gonna destroy them. We've got... have you seen the freezer?
No.
Go see the freezer. Okay, and then tell everybody what's happening in the freezer. Right, as I was saying, this is monster clay, right? And eventually, look, it does come off. Helga just discovered the ice creams, so there's quite a few. Right, there's a few things that I'm gonna need. I need a heat gun because this material, as I was saying, melts. It becomes very creamy if I heat it long enough. So it's very easy to sculpt, but at the same time it's very easy to lose the details that I've sculpted, right? So all of this stuff that's already on it, I'm gonna bring it a bit closer. All of the details, basically if I put a heat gun on it, it will melt like it will become like milk, a very creamy milk texture. So I'm gonna have to be careful. It reacts to body heat, so that's how it's gonna melt, right? But then when it's cold like this, listen, it's real. It's hard enough that you can do whatever with it. But then if I put my hands on it, warm it up a little bit, because you know I'm hot like that. There you go. It's sort of like advanced plastilina or something like that. It's a special material, but really cool. Emmer, is it safe to go swimming during these crazy times? 11. Yes. Say it out loud.
11 ice.
Which kinds of ice creams?
I am glad that you bought one more brownie, but the rest of it is caramel choo-choo.
No, they're all peanut butter ones.
Oh, peanut butter.
I bought 4 peanut butter ones today.
1 brownie?
No, 4 peanut butter ones, that's it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, there's Ben and Jerry's. With oh, the brownie one. I mean, there are on
We
the...
got those yesterday.
Yes, I know, but...
No.
Right. Oh my god, that's awesome. I want
Yep.
all of the ice cream in the world.
Right, so if you guys are wondering what I'm doing with this guy, I'm gonna lose a lot of the detail that's already in it. I have to kind of give him a little bit more frontal thickness. I also play games, hopefully. Nice. Bradley, what kind of games? Bit of Apex, maybe? Emmer, I mean, I've gone before, nothing so problem. Man, I don't know. I mean, you're a young chap. You're fairly safe, I suppose, but the old farts are effed, boy. Right. Gotta use some of these bastards. In the long run, like I was saying, how do you guys feel about this kind of content? I know I've only done, I think this is my 2nd or 3rd one. It's really chill, and this music though, I don't know, man. I really don't. But this is slow paced. Eventually I'm gonna shut up and just do my thing. By the way, there's another thing that I'm working on, and it's something I've only mentioned once in a random little yapping that I had, so there you go. Bradley, I stopped playing Apex for a long time. And I think I'm actually done with it. I don't know. I like it's very chill. Like it all just helps me relax. It's just me that ruins the experience. Yapping. New Mafia game out. Yes, brother, I've seen the original remaster. I've seen. Is it the same music? Because that was one thing that we talked about. I play quite a lot of Minecraft. And I still don't know if I can get into that thing. I had a look on Twitch, brother, for that Mafia game, and it was pretty damn good. The quick sort of preview that I've seen. Right, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to keep this lifted so you guys can see what's going on. Something like this. Helga is an ice cream addict. Right? We've only got 11 Ben and Jerry's buckets. Oh yeah. If you think there's a problem, you're right. Okay, I'll put that under there. Somewhat. No, that's not gonna help. Because it's just slipping all over the place. That's alright. Jesus! Yeah, Simmer, we're bad with that. I'm saving money for Titanfall. People say it's a good. Yeah, true, big brother. Bradley, I think. Can you see if you can play Titanfall if you get the Origin service or the EA game service? You might be able to only pay something like 10 euros or something like that and play Titanfall as much as you can. What? Titanfall is alright, it ain't that bad. I've never tried it, but I think there's a cheaper way to try it, Bradley. Okay, I'm gonna have to make this boy a little bit angrier, so a heated gun is coming out in a minute. And can I ask for your help? I'm gonna need the extension lead, please, and then I'll get the heat gun. Second. Alright, so I like to use my fingers a lot. Don't take that out of context. God damn it. I got it for cheap at a store for around $5, but yeah, it shouldn't. That's why I said, Bradley, it shouldn't cost that much. It's an old game. Okay, now I need to push this thing. Hold up. Hold up. I need to make him angrier, so I'm gonna have to push his brow quite a bit. I don't know what this kind of music is, but it's just random stuff that's apparently trending on Epidemic Store. I don't know. Well, I don't buy games at game stores anymore. I buy them online. Yes, Bradley, that's where the future's heading. Spider-Man, by the way, the upgraded version of Spider-Man will not have a physical copy, so it's the beginning of the end for retail stores. Emmer, buy them as often as you can, because they're dying, boy. What's the production cost of your products? Well, Emmer, this material that I'm using, because of what I just said, it melts, right? I'll show you. Hold on. Okay, this is our little hamster today, okay? I'll show you how this thing behaves. The microphone might sound a little bit weird, but just bear with me. And then I'll tell you about the cost, Emmer. Okay, ready? I'm using this beautiful Black & Decker heat gun. Okay, 3, 2, 1. There you go. So that thing just becomes like a little puddle, right? Look. It's like chocolate. It's spread it on butter. Spread it on butter, spread it on bread if I want. But if I give it long enough, you're gonna see that, what the hell, this thing got swollen. I'm melting the whole damn mattress. Love it. Smells like burnt rubber. Anyway, how you guys doing? Yeah, in a minute I'm gonna be able to just rub this off. Okay, I'm gonna just move the camera now that I ruined half my desk. There you go. Right, production cost of my product. Emmer, this material, as you can see, it melts. Once I finish sculpting this thing, I'm gonna cast it. Basically create a rubber mold of it. So put 4 walls around it, fill that sort of volume with silicone, and I'm gonna get the inside model in the silicone, right? Once I take the silicone off, I'm gonna be left with that hole inside it, pour the resin in, and I've got a new replica of the exact model, right? So then, after I have a master copy, I can melt this and do something else with it, whatever the hell I want, as many times as I want. So that's a very cool property of this material. So it doesn't harden permanently, right? So this, if I am correct, is something like $30, $30 for a little bucket of, I think it's 2 kilos. These little kits of like wax tools and whatever, this is something like $10, maybe not even that, from Amazon. And if we are to put a final number on it, you don't need much more than this. So you're looking at, I don't know, let's go higher with the approximation and say $50 to get exactly what I've got on my desk now. But Emmer, especially you, might have seen that I am using some sort of vacuum chamber and whatnot. It's something that I posted online on Instagram, but now I think I've taken it off. That was a little more expensive. That is more in the range of $200 on its own. It's basically a vacuum machine, right? So that's gonna help me degas the silicone. So in order to have a very clean cast, this thing, or mold rather, I'm gonna have to take all the air bubbles out of the silicone and then pour the silicone and have a nice sort of copy of this model. I'm gonna have to make sure the silicone gets in every single hole and detail and whatnot. So I need that kind of an investment, right? The next step is gonna be to make sure the resin copies that I'm gonna make are gonna come out without bubbles. So the next investment is gonna be a pressure chamber, not a vacuum chamber. The one sucks the air out, the other one pushes air in, right? It creates pressure. So the cool thing that you see people do online is just trap objects into resin. You can never get them out unless you cut them out and then you destroy them. So that thing is, again, somewhere close to $200 if you want something like, I don't know, a safe beginner piece of kit, but it can go crazy in the thousands. So I'm not ready to make those kind of commitments just yet. And there you go. I built this back up. I'm ready to do whatever I want with this. Like I said, I'm not ready to make that commitment right now, but eventually, if I play my cards right, I'm gonna be able to have my own little workshop, and a lot of that is pretty much my plan with where to take Zmashed Industries, right? Making little toys and stuff that I like. Now, Bradley, will you try the Marvel Avengers game? I'm not too sure yet. If I find a decent price for it, yes. Because I love Marvel stuff. I always have. And look, stuff like this, hell yeah. This is just like a prototype. So, Emmer, this is the result of the resin. Resin is basically plastic. That's how I made a copy of Captain America's shield. I've got the original sculpture somewhere in the house. Let me know if you want to see it and I'll go grab it. Right, I need to focus on this boy a little bit. The thing is, what I'm trying to do now, if you look at him from the side, you're gonna see that his top lip is going a little bit too much. going inside a little bit too much, and the bottom one goes on the outside. He's got a little bit of a jaw problem, and that's not a problem. It's just how he is. But the top lip is a little too thin, so I'm gonna have to add a little bit of meat in there and even it out a little bit. And eventually this thing is just gonna sit on someone's wall. I cannot wait. I cannot wait, mate. And I wanna make as many copies in color variations as I can. Are you interested in something like this, Emmer? You asked about costs. If you wanna try, there's much cheaper ways. There's a thing called Super Sculpting, which I've got some little models of in here. I've got another Dota character made out of Super Sculpting. Okay, I'm gonna need more clay. God damn. I saw you made a Thanos. Yes, Bradley, I did, but that was digital sculpture. And I was debating it really seriously today if I want to go digital, keep it nice and simple, or go traditional. The thing is, I wanna finish up with this guy. I don't have a lot of silicone left, and that thing has an expiry date on its head, like a shelf life. So I'm gonna have to use it before it just doesn't work the way it's supposed to. So once I kind of combine the two substances together, I'm good. But if they are separate, they will eventually go off. Okay, so now I built this for the forehead. Not sure if I want to go more or less, but do you guys want to see an image of what I'm actually going for? Is it gonna be helpful if I put one on the screen? It's annoying that I've got the black edges as well. Stupid webcam. I need to invest in something. Bottom bear. I've seen there is an app that makes your iPad, turns it into a webcam, but you gotta pay for it. Nothing good in life is free. Okay, I'm gonna make some spikes for this boy. I don't want to sacrifice too much in there though. Bradley, yes please. Can you remind me, because I just had a brain fart, can you remind me what the yes please was for? I know I asked something, but yeah, my head is all over the place. Oh, for the picture, Jesus Christ. I'm special. Alright man, give me a second. Let's see. Earthshaker. Boom. Well, that's a crappy image. Right, so I'm gonna things fairly way on here. I'm only going for a portrait. I'm not gonna go too crazy with it. Okay, I'm just gonna add my source. There you go. Hold on, I'm gonna let you see me as well. I mean, what the hell am I doing? Image. There you go. So that's the goal, right? Let's see if I can. I could use this for a wallpaper. Hell yeah, you can, man. Can I? do something with this so that you can see. Hold on, I'll take the damn camera off. Okay. Jesus. I don't know. It's inverted. Jesus, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'll put it back. I don't know what I'm doing with the damn camera. It's almost there. There you go. So as you can see, I need to beef up this dip quite a lot. Hold on, I'm gonna go grab the damn play. I'll go for AFK. Yeah man, let's go. Right, give me a sec. I used to, Jesus, that was me headbutting the damn microphone. I made a little mask a long time ago, that's just half of it. I wanted to make sort of like a Black Panther slash, Jesus, a Oni mask. Didn't really go that far with it though. Okay, I'm gonna start melting this. All good, hun? Sorted? Yep. Fine, call him. Ah, bastards. Jesus. Great. Okay. Okay, actually I'm not gonna need that big of a piece. Bruh. You're gonna give me 3,000. Jesus. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of diamonds. Sorry? Another what?
The number.
What?
For them.
What?
All.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yep, there you go. Right, I'm gonna try and shape this around the nostril and then cut it like so. That's too much. I gave him a little mustache. Or boogers. Look. Got boogies. This could work. Easy. $30. What you gonna do with it? How come? Yeah, this could be a little thick, but yeah, I'll work it in there. Was it some sort of gift, like loyalty gift or something? This music reminds me of Sonic for some reason. Oh, guys, very important stuff. I mean, very important. Sort of just a recommendation. I haven't even finished it, but me and Helga started watching A Social Dilemma on Netflix. Highly recommended. We've only seen like, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour of it. It is so damn good. It basically helps you understand what social media is doing, what they have been doing for so long, and what the world is like today, and what the hell the future is gonna look like in terms of how much sort of manipulation there is with all of this craziness. And Emmer, you said like, I think the first message you sent today was, hey man, 27,000. It's like big numbers. I'm trying not to look at it that way because that's a crazy number that I don't understand yet. I am only used to like my big hit 300 something views for I think it was a Free Fire thing. But anyway, 27,000, that is not a thing you laugh at. So I'm kind of going with the flow. See what happens next. I'm not letting it get to my head. But there's one thing I want to say. I'm extremely happy that it was connected to God of War. It's like, Jesus Christ, out of anything in this world, it exploded because of God of War. I'm like, are you serious? That's a gift from Kratos, from Paps.
Dad.
Yeah, good old daddy. I'm not gonna call him daddy. Jesus. That's right, daddy, give it to him. Oh my god.
Oh, just...
We're talking about a God of War. Yeah, okay, I'm done. Boy. There was an event for LCDP for those ask. And if you do the last thing, you got a chance to win prizes. Oh, nice, man. Is that for the main account or just the code that you can use on any? There you go, now he's got some lips. A little better. Still not good enough though. Might shut up for a bit. Oh no. I'm surprised not many did it. Maybe, Emmer, because people don't believe in these things. Therefore, if you do it, you get higher chances. Only 75. Jesus. On the whole region? What? Atreski. Wait, Zmashed always has been. Hail to the year. How you been? It's been a while since I've seen you, Atreski. How you doing, man? It's been a long damn time. You waiting for Cyberpunk, man? Too much school for now. Jesus, guys, you're being bombarded with like homework and school and stuff. Jesus, I hope that's not gonna sound wrong with those two things linked together. I don't mean that literally. What are you doing? Man, I'm sculpting the living crap out of this thing. Right now I'm making lips. Little surgery. Also I have news. Okay. Epic Games. Oh yeah, man, we know. It hella is. I actually wanted to stream Rocket League today. Started smiling when I thought of it, but not the thing that keeps me sane, you know. I had to do a little bit of sculpting. Basically, you did tasks back. Welcome back, Bradley. You did tasks until the last thing, and it sends you to a different IG account. And you tell an email you entered. They were given a gold bar worth 20k in cat. What? And Sadney's gonna go. Oh man, I hope it ain't too bad. Atreski, it was good to see you, man. But I wish you the best of luck with that bad news. Hope it's all good. Yes, Bradley, it is. Go get it. We can play if you want. I don't know. Yeah. More solid. The other one's not bad, but it's a little on PS. Oh damn, I'm not sure. It's free on PC though. Could be free on PS4 as well. Right. Bless you. Let me check. Do it, boy. I was just thinking about the PlayStation 5. When I get it, I have Spider-Man in a physical copy, and I won't be able to play it on the PlayStation that I got because I got the digital edition. By the way, Emma, I went for the digital one, man. I might give the physical copy away, and I'm gonna get the digital download for the new one. Bradley, you might wanna have a play. It's a PlayStation 4 one. I'm not sure if you have the game, but waking up at 11 and then you wake up at 9 for my classes. I don't give a flip about my classes. I just do the work, and that, man, you rebel. That's the spirit. Right, I need to kind of give this boy proper look in here. Yes, it's free. Nice, Bradley. I know I got it a long time ago. On PlayStation. They had it free on PlayStation Plus. So I got it back then. Right, I'm gonna have to start shaping his ears a little bit. I think we're gonna go low. Emmer, how much have we got left of school, man? How many years? What year are you in? I don't know how the American system works. There's like senior high. There's like fresh. I mean, are you a freshman or not yet? Getting mad, but I mean, I'm doing good in classes. I get a D in one of my class. Oh, hold on. In my class, when I'm doing everything the teacher wants me to do, but she's low-key a bitch. Welcome to life, I suppose. You're gonna see a lot of people like that, and you're gonna see that those D's or F's or whatever, they don't.
Doesn't matter.
There you go, Helga said it. It doesn't flippin' matter at all. No one's gonna give a damn. Who the hell asked Casey Neistat? Well, hey, what kind of grades have you got in like high school and stuff? I'm like, who the hell cares? Or anybody? What? What? Oh, I mean, it fell from somewhere on. Okay, I'm gonna have to basically finish off this part. Give him, you know, in And I mean, in this area here, there's like muscles that would kind of overlap and just create little waves of skin. Gonna have to take care of that. Finishing school's in 2 years, but it seems longer. Guys, you're gonna have some of the best and some of the worst memories from school. I sort of miss it. I finished, Jesus Christ, more than 10 years ago. Here we go, old man giving advice. God damn it. Whatever the hell is gonna happen in high school, whatever hairstyle you've got, you're gonna look back at it and just smile about it. It doesn't flippin' matter. But the thing is, you kind of have to go through it. If you don't like it, try and just pass as much as you can, right? Pass the exams, do whatever is necessary to just wing it. I don't know, wing it. Do your thing and pay very close attention to what you like and whatever. Focus on that and just wing it. If you hate it, you don't. It's just stupid, man. Whatever the hell is being taught in school. It's like, have you guys had anyone to teach you how to spend money ever? Bradley, Emmer, that's a question for both of you or anyone else who's in the chat. Has anyone ever sat down with you like, look, you're gonna eventually have a job, you're gonna have to kind of think about how the hell to spend your money. I gotta finish school 1 year faster. Emmer, there's a reason why you didn't. You'll find out later in life why you didn't. Don't rush into it, man. Initially it's not as fun as you might think it could be. Depending on what your circumstances are as well. But I thought it would be a lot better, and it wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really weird, man. Mentally, everything changes, and the way you think and all of that, you're gonna see. Anything that I say right now, you might not understand as of this moment, but eventually it will happen. It always does things right for me and my siblings. Bradley, you're one of the lucky ones in that case. Not a lot of parents do that, sadly, and not a lot of teachers do that. And I'm not sitting here teaching you how to, I don't know, use your money. I've got my own ways, which some were good, some were bad. I made quite expensive mistakes, and I'm very glad I did them. Goes to work at 7 AM, come back at night. Well, Bradley, that's a hard-working man. It really depends, man, what you want to do in life. You can do that, definitely. You can also have a job or create some sort of income stream that will basically make money for you. I don't know, sell things online or something. It can be done by any of us. Things that school really need to teach is how to do taxes and, well, how to use money in the right way, how to buy a house and how to pay a loan. The thing with the loan, Emmer, in a normal life you don't need to pay for a loan because you don't need to loan anything. How to get a job is brilliant.
Oh,
yep, it's flippin' weird. Like, my experience with jobs and stuff is like, hey, I'm here, I would like to work for you. Like, do you have any experience? Well, no, but I pick it up quickly, and I'm reliable, I'm always gonna be on time, and hopefully we can, I don't know, have a long-lasting sort of work relationship, right? But in most cases, they're just looking for someone with experience, which is just someone that maybe lied on their CV, and they're just gonna screw them over. Instead of someone who's willing to, I don't know, maybe go the extra mile for a company and a group of strangers that you work for. You're just wanting to help them out and whatever. And they don't take the chance on you. Well, that's the gamble. Because anyone would say like, ooh, I like teamwork. Do ya? You bastard.
Yeah.
Do ya?
Everyone lies.
Yeah. I worked in bars and restaurants and whatever for so damn long, and I was about to curse a lot. Every person had teamwork on their CV, right? Every goddamn one of them. It was busy as hell. I was the only one sweating, and like, you mother... What? Like, I just asked, like, are we gonna do this together? Are we in this together, like your goddamn CVs are saying? Or what was the deal? Can I take a seat? They're like, well, I don't know. You gotta do this and that. Why? Because your title says manager? Your shit don't stink? What the hell? You so special? Get that damn title off. Get to work. Bitch. I gotta work with my uncle where I can get experience. Yeah, man, that... The thing is, in the States, I think that actually counts as experience. But in here... I don't know. I mean, I worked in 2 different countries. One of them, they couldn't care less about who you worked with. If you were young, they treat you like... Well, what can you bring to the team? You're young. You've got no experience, there's nothing you can teach us, but that is a massive mistake. Someone, I don't know, if they take the chance on a young person, that person is most likely not trained, and the company that's hiring could mold that person into exactly what they need, but they don't see it that way, and that's a shame. Because it's just wasted potential right there. And instead of, I don't know, creating an asset for themselves, they're just risking it with someone that potentially told the truth in their CV, which obviously is not the case all the time. But then the other thing, why are people hiring CVs instead of hiring people? They're just looking at a damn piece of paper, written text. If someone knows how to say it with nice words. Yes.
Yeah. You know.
Want to talk about your experience?
My experience?
Yeah. Grab a chair. Yeah. My brother's trying to get the green card, but I'm telling him that if he's trying to get a good job, to get a good job, 2 out of 3 jobs need a high school diploma, but he doesn't want to go to high school. Well, the goddamn diplomas, again, they don't matter, man. Unless you're in a specialized field. Of course, you're not gonna have a doctor that just, I don't know.
Something. So my diploma just one job that was in that area. The rest of the jobs. So I did.
Do you wanna give us a little bit of a backstory? Like, you finished university, you've got a diploma now. So
yeah.
It's better than high school.
Yeah.
I
finished
only
university, and I had I did PR and communications. So
there you go.
I applied a job that like marketing and communication and tons of shit. And yeah, I mean, it was boring. So I was what they want, because I had that type of
Goddamn
area.
piece of paper.
Yeah, and that piece of paper. But yeah, that was the only one, because I applied like jobs.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Hold on. Turn the music down a bit.
Okay.
I'll be AFK again. Okay, Bradley. Kinda can't. Sorry about that, Emmer. I hope that's gonna be better now. Gonna turn the mic towards her a bit more.
Oh, yes, thank you. Can you hear me now?
What?
Can you hear me?
We're gonna save that for Twitch.
Oh yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, now you can hear me. Okay, so I said that I finished university in PR and communication. So I applied like 50 jobs right now in that moment, maybe more.
Yep. How many answers did you get?
Oh, that's funny. Like 10.
There you go.
From 50, yeah. That wasn't so much. But I had a yes, and the diploma matters just because it was in that area, like PR, communication, marketing.
Or like...
and it was an apprenticeship, like internship. So yeah, they looked for graduate people, freshly graduated, and in that area. So yes, that helped. But if you want to apply for another job, like I want to work in sales. With customer service to
Echo Slam. Sorry, I had to say it. Yes, Mark. GG.
So I wanted to work with customers just to
Ground shake.
say that. Just to exercise the English and my... Right?
Practice the language and whatnot, yeah.
Yeah, I want to practice.
We're going deep right now. Okay,
Yes.
Like, what am I trying to say? Words are hard.
I don't know.
We're going deep with a discussion. Don't take that the wrong way.
Jesus.
What, Jesus?
So now, I wanted to work with things because, yeah, to practice the language and to see how it works, because I just moved country and it's new, everything is new, so yeah, I needed a little bit of practice, and no one gives a goddamn
F
about
welcome back.
School, about diplomas, about nothing. They just see your resume and they just say, oh no. Why? Because you don't have the experience. Why you don't have the experience? Because you've been in school. Of course you don't have the experience. You just studied. And yeah, they get F about it. So it's funny because you want to start to work and you don't have the chance because they don't give you.
The thing that a lot of people forget is sometimes if you work in, I don't know, in my case, I worked as a night supervisor in a hotel. So that role included a little bit of security, a little bit of paperwork. I was handling money and all that stuff. You cannot just have anyone in that kind of job. It's a night job as well. So
You had experience.
Yes. Well, I had the sort of financial experience because I was a waiter for a long time and I worked in a bar, so I was handling money like there's no tomorrow, and that kind of helped me with the customer service and everything because it was a hotel, like a night receptionist role slash security slash end of day person, like night auditing and all that. And that kind of job gave me the opportunity to actually hire people and say yes or no after reading someone's CV, right? So it was impressive to see my decisions where I was looking for someone to fill as many shoes as possible, but I was willing to give anyone a chance who wanted to learn, right? But the types of people that you get for a night job in a hotel, not quite the same. I don't know, it's not an ideal batch of potential employees, right? I really enjoyed the stream and I hope you do more of them. Bradley, I will do more of these, man, because I like them too. Thank you for stopping by and stay in school, goddammit.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't much left. Goodbye, man. Sleep well. Right, so I was saying the potential employees are not like a lineup of people that you necessarily find hope in, right? You're not.
You have to trust them.
That was exactly where I was going. Eventually, I found someone that was like had the best potential, right? And they came in, and I said, right, how do you feel about computers? Working with computers, are you happy if you have to work with them and whatnot? And the guy straight up went like, nope. And I'm like, okay, what about the other stuff? This is a night job. Eventually, it's just me and you left in this 50-bedroom hotel. If I am upstairs in the bar and getting my ass kicked, are you gonna step in? Like, whoa, what do you mean getting your ass kicked? Like, is that a thing that happens here? I'm like, well, it doesn't, but we're talking about drunk men in a bar. So
Wants more drinks.
Exactly. If you've had enough and you want to send everybody to bed because it's flipping 4 a.m., they might not like that, and it could get a little, you know,
Funny.
the atmosphere could change, let's just say that, in a matter of seconds. So of course that thing happened, but the guy, when I asked him that, he's like, yeah man, I got your back, like, yeah boy, all that. And of course there was a fight in the bar, and I was the lucky one to be in there trying to stop it. Nothing happened to me. I didn't really get too close to it, because I mean, I'm just an employee in a hotel. I don't want to get my ass kicked in a fight that's not even mine. I'm not involved in it with anything. So I locked the bar. No one gets in, no one gets out, right? But until I got the chance to lock the bar, I called for backup for this guy, and he was nowhere to be heard from, nowhere to be seen. And I was like, what the hell? I'm on my own. I quickly realized that. And as luck would have it, police was just around a corner patrolling, just around a corner. This hotel was out in the open. It was like in a countryside, and they were patrolling next to us, just, you know, road patrol and whatnot. So I called them, told them about the incident. I told them there's blood and broken glass. I don't know what the damage really is, so we need a unit to come and, you know, sort this out. And they're coming in, they're arresting the main guy. 2 of the people from the bar got stitches and whatnot. And the moment of truth, my colleague, like, just chilling. I'm like, hey bud, what are you doing? I ask him. It's like, well, I was just walking around making sure everything's okay. I'm like, did you hear the radio? I called you many times. I needed you. Like, no, I didn't, mate. I swear, I didn't hear anything. I'm like, well, are you aware of what the hell is going on? I'm like, well, just another day at work. I'm like, ah, you
Just shut up.
Jesus. In the end, this guy, the way he didn't work for the company was quite interesting. So, funnily enough, he's got 0 computer skills, right? And one time I walked through the door, unexpectedly, for him, and he was watching porn on the reception computer. I'm like, hey, buddy, what?
What?
I was like, what were you looking at? Like, nothing, just reading the news. I'm like, oh, that's funny.
What type of
Because,
news?
you know, if this guy said I'm not really that good with computers, it's easy, you just go into the history, right? He was pretty dumb and didn't know that computers or the internet browser stores history, right? Like browsing history. And I was like, can I read the news too? They're like, I mean, why are you telling me? Of course you can. You're the supervisor. You're the big boss. I'm like, ah, come on, stop it with that shit. And I was like, can I read it off of your computer? It's like, that's a bit weird, but okay. I'll use the other computer then. I'm like, no, I want you to read the news with me. I'm like, oh, well, this is weird. I'm like, oh, it's about to get a lot weirder.
I'm invested in this story.
Yeah, smart. And the guy was like, what the hell's coming for me? I'm like, are we gonna read news together now? What the hell? And I was like, Graham, that was his name. Graham, what are you gonna say if I'm not gonna like the news that you were reading? What am I gonna say to you? I'm like, well, I don't know, mate. It's not me on the news. I'm like, well, you might be on the hotel's news very shortly. Can you tell me what you were looking at right before I walked through that door? You're like, just the news, mate. I told you. You already forgot? You're younger than me. What the hell? I'm like, well, you're in the mood for jokes, aren't you? And I kept kind of pushing and pushing. I never let go. And I just simply went into the browser history, right? And goddamn X videos right there, baby. Woo! X, well, triple X stuff. And I was like, oh, Graham, I didn't know these are news.
I mean,
like, it doesn't really look like news.
can be news if you are.
I mean,
him.
yeah, it's news to me.
Yeah.
Like, I did not expect that ever on any of these computers. And I told him, like, yeah, I've seen this before, but not in these circumstances, good old Graham. And like, oh, come on, mate, I wasn't looking at that. Like, why would I do that? I'm like, well, for one,
history tells.
yeah, for one, buddy, I don't know how to tell you. I wasn't here. You're the only one who used the computer tonight, and this is tonight's browsing history. I don't know about you, but I know my shit when it comes to computers. And I'm telling you, I don't know what you were hoping for, but it ain't gonna finish the way you were hoping for, right? And I kept kind of making him feel bad a little bit, and eventually he cracked and he said, oh, mate, all right, I'll tell you. I went on those websites and I shouldn't have, but please don't tell my wife. I'm like, what?
My wife?
Yes.
What?
I was like, what's that, Graham? Your wife? Like, what does she have to do with this? And he was like, oh, I don't know, mate, but please, just don't, please don't. Like, okay, this is getting really weird. I'm
Don't
like,
tell
well,
the manager, not the wife.
hear me out. I gave the guy like a bailout card, right? I said, okay, Graham, fair enough. I don't know what the hell you were looking for. I don't ever want to know. But please don't ever do it again, because it's not gonna end up well for you. No one's gonna know about this. We're good. And I covered for him, right? And that's like gross misconduct. You instantly get dismissed for that kind of stuff. Like any sort of inappropriate stuff like that. It's just, the thing is, this was 6 o'clock in the morning when he was browsing some colorful material, and the girls would start at 6:45. And I said, well, at this time in the morning, dude, really? Like, anyone could have seen you. Even a customer could have just walked by and, well, they would hear some very interesting stuff. They just see this fella behind reception, like, trying to look serious, like, oh, hello, I didn't see you there, sorry. And, right, anyway, I gave him this bailout card. 2 weeks later, it was 6:30 a.m. Much closer. Okay, music stop. Much closer to the time when the girls started work, right? Hold on, let me put some music on. Artist releases. I don't know what these are. I'll keep it running. Anyway, right. It was 6:30, and he was watching porn again, and I stormed through that flipping door because I knew what was going on. And I said, hey, Graham. And he panicked, and his hand just went like, I don't know if you can see this. Bring my mouse in. His hand was like that on the mouse, just looking and clicking away like a happy boy. And I just stormed through the door like, bam. And he was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And he tried to press the goddamn X button to just shut down the webpage. And he couldn't do it in time, and I saw everything again. And I said, Graham, we gotta talk. Like, oh, mate, no. Oh, my wife's gonna find out. Oh my god, oh my god. And he started panicking. I said, listen, it's not just your wife that's gonna find out. It's the whole company, because I'm gonna have to report you for this. I said I'm gonna cover for you once, which could have gotten myself into trouble quite a bit. And he almost started crying. Flippin' grown-ass man started crying in front of me because he was watching porn on a work computer. I'm like, what? But anyway, the manager came in like 10 minutes later. And I'm like, hey man, I gotta talk to you. I'm like, what the hell happened? Please don't tell me you're firing this guy. I'm like, he barely just started it. I'm like, well, you tell me what's gonna happen. I caught the guy watching porn on the computer. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not the first time I wanted to cover for him. And, you know, it seemed like he wanted to stop and he felt really sorry for it. So I kind of, you know, trusted him. I told the guy, don't tell anyone. He was like one of us, he wouldn't tell. Unless it's like a bad thing, right? And he was like, well, when was it? Was it on the reception's computer? And this guy was like trying to understand and make sure he didn't touch the work computer and, you know, watch porn on the work computer. And I said, well, it's as bad as you don't want it to be, right? And I said, oh man, you're joking. I said, well, I'm not. I'm really not. This is not a good joke. And eventually, I was told to write a report with exactly what happened. Jesus Christ. So I had to even put the website address in this report. And apparently, this guy, after the shift was finished, just went in his car and just went for a ride, never got home. And the second night, well, by the second night, he was already fired, but he still left home. And eventually, his wife calls us. And I was on the shift that night, I was off. But the manager picks up, and then he phones me. And I'm like, what the hell is this? It's like, she was asking, where is Graham? I'm like, what the hell? Why are we supposed to know? He's not here. He's fired. It's like, excuse me? She didn't know. I'm like, yeah, he was fired. I'm like, what do you mean he was fired? What the hell happened? She started kind of, you know, getting us interviewed. Like, what happened? What do you mean he's fired? Why? Tell me everything. Like, lady, you don't even work here. We're not supposed to just tell you all of this information. It's confidential. It's your damn husband. Talk to him. And this guy actually left home pretending that he's coming to work, right? Into the hotel. But he just went like 2 blocks away and sat in the damn car park. This phone call was at something like 3 or 4 in the morning. And the manager called me saying, hey, I just got I mean, not at 3 a.m. in the morning. He called me. Like, I just had a phone call from Graham's wife. The poor bastard was sitting in a car park 2 blocks away from his house after we fired him. He's jobless and he doesn't want to talk to his wife. And I said, well, what's my part in this? Like, 'cause I was already detached from everything. It's like, dude, I tried to be on your side. You're trying to kind of screw me over. Get out. So, moral of the story: don't watch goddamn porn at work, because that ain't gonna fly. That was one of the strangest experiences in my life. And going back to like work experience, how the hell did that help me? Well, in a way it did, because it taught me to kind of let things slide once, you know. And I don't know, maybe give everyone a second chance, but I'm not a second chance type of guy. Roll me over once and we're pretty much done. That's sort of like trust issues from growing up and whatnot. I suddenly went deep. When does school start? The school is in... Oh, what? When does school start of the school year and the end of the school year in England? Emmer, I think I know what you mean. I think it's September to June or something like that. Mark, you might know a little bit more than me. Thank you for the claps as well. Right, I'm gonna have to spike this guy up a bit. What was that, honey? Roughly, yes. I've been having some thoughts lately about moving out of the UK. I'm breaking barriers in here. Just opening up. Damn, so the English people have 1 more month of school more than... I mean, Emmer, I think here in the UK, the summer holiday is very short, something like 6 weeks. That's like a month and a half. Like, that's not a lot at all, man. I still have 3 months of summer holiday. Back in the place where I'm from, that was like the season, boy. Cut the roses. There you go. He's a furry little fella. Hot damn. By the way, that story that I just talked about, that happened when I was 22. I'm 28 now. Guy that we're talking about, I'm not sure if I screwed up any of the details, but he was in his 60s. A 60-year-old dude watching porn on reception. What? Are you serious? a lot of other funny stories happened in that place, but some of them, yes, Mark. I think it was something like 64 or something. Yeah, like I said, the people applying for night jobs. I mean, even me, I'm like, hello, sir. How do you feel about using computers? It's like, I think his answer was, the kids call me the special one. So there you go. That should be enough. But still, as important as the computer stuff was, I made sort of like an idiot-proof, I don't know what the hell that was called. It's sort of like a list of steps that you gotta go through. Including health and safety and whatnot. I don't know, I'm having a little brain fart. I cannot remember that name of the list, but it's an official procedure that you gotta go through, especially as new staff and whatnot, just to make sure, because it involved a little bit of security and whatnot. You had to make sure at all times that there is one way or another to talk to staff, to other staff. You're never left alone and whatnot. I mean, even though that thing existed, there were countless nights when I was working alone. Wasn't too bothered. I was learning to sculpt and studying. So that was a fun part of my life. I mean, who the hell wants to miss something like that? We had, oh my god, we had a party. There was a guy fully, I've never seen a human like this. There was a guy fully covered in shit. And guess what? It happened in the same night when that bar fight kicked off. It was the best night of my life. This guy was trapped in the elevator, and it kept going from one floor to another, and I kept hearing the doors opening and closing. I was like, what the hell is going on with that lift? Trust me, working in the middle of nowhere at night when you're alone in a hotel and you hear noises, it's gonna make you think. But yeah, like I've said, this night I wasn't alone. And the elevator doors kept opening and shutting. Opening at the first floor, and then opening at the ground floor. I'm like, what the hell? Who's playing with me? I thought it was this guy. It wasn't. And eventually I hear the doors shut at the ground floor, and I quickly run upstairs, and I see this guy fully covered in shit. And it's like, my wife, drunk, it was like blacked out. And the only words that came out of his mouth was, my wife. And I was like, dude, please. You don't want your wife to see you like this. It's an instant divorce right there. It's like, I need my wife. Like, what the hell happened to you? Did you fall out a window or something? And the guy couldn't say nothing. He was out. And I was upstairs, like I said. The way back to the hotel was through the main lobby and reception and whatnot, where the cops were and the ambulance getting people ready to take him away to the hospital to stitch him up. Those two people. And in the middle of everything, there was a police officer. It was a she. Really badass. She was instantly on to the action. And one guy started joking. It's like, hey, you're looking good tonight and all that. He's like, say that again and you're coming with us. And the guy instantly was like, oh, okay, ma'am, I'm out. They saw the whole scene, me walking down with a guy, like, I don't know, 10 feet away from me, because I couldn't stand next to him. It was flipping disgustingly, horribly stinking. And it was sort of like me walking onto the stage presenting the main event. It was incredible. This guy just kind of struts downstairs in the middle of everything, and he just says to everybody, 309. That was his room number. And I sent good old Graham with this guy upstairs. He's like, yeah, you take him. And he took this guy to his room, put him in bed. He's like, yep, you sort this yourself in the morning, buddy. I'm not touching you. But yeah, that was another sort of experience at work. They look good. So yeah, if you ever want to work at night in hotels, trust me, it's fun. Give me a shout if you want any sort of help. If I can provide it, I'm your guy. So yeah, Emmer, you're still in school, and you kind of know most people around there. But wait till you start working and shit like this happens. Oh my god, it's I mean, some of the best memories ever. Sometimes it sucks when you're in the moment, but eventually you just look back and laugh at it. Okay, I'm gonna try and actually do what I intended to do earlier. I'm gonna give him some creases, make him look real angry, like the photo. Well, as much as I can. Yeah, that's gonna go somewhere like that. Go somewhere like that. I still can't move on from the Graham story. Well, Mark, he was definitely a oh my god. He was a special guy, Jesus. I was just thinking, we had a board. I don't know what the board is called, but it basically has little letters that you punch into the board. The board was fairly wide because that was sort of like daily events that were happening in the hotel, and it just ticked your letters. We had a full-on cupboard full of letters to use for this damn thing, and it was our duty to make sure for the next morning the events are updated, right? Very simple stuff, don't get me wrong. The job, we weren't changing the world in that hotel. Well, some people weren't, some people were. But it wasn't on my list anyway. And good old Graham had to bring the board behind reception. And he couldn't figure out the way to put that board through the door. He couldn't basically take it like a sheet of paper. Let's say like this thingy here. This was the board. And the way he wanted to take that through the door was if this is the door, right? He took it like that and he's like, I can't get it through. I'll just put the letters outside. I'm like, Graham, turn it, slide it in. Like, easy, right? It was like a dog with a stick. And at that moment, I was like, I am so glad he works here. It was, I mean, I don't know. I've learned so much from that guy. I'm not, I don't know, trying to humiliate him or anything. But it was funny. It was funny as heck. And I never really said anything. Like, I never called him out. Or, I don't know, call him names or whatnot. Never made fun of him. But, I mean, these stories, man. Even if he's upset, I don't think he's ever gonna find this channel. He's gonna find other channels on other websites, but not mine on YouTube. He's good at something else. He knows his ways. He was definitely something. A real OG boomer, man. He's, yeah. Part of the best work memories. Right. I don't know what I don't know. You'll have to excuse the music because I'm just going off of, I don't even know. It's a service that I use for music that I'm not gonna get copyrighted for. So, do you wanna listen to some relaxing stuff? Let's try this out. I don't know what this is gonna be. If you guys fall asleep, well, you can't really let me know because you're sleeping. But if this is destroying your soul, let me know. Right, wanna see. Fuzzy bear. Okay, we're gonna work on the bulge. Yes, I said that. I really don't care what music you use. Nice, man. I don't know what I'm using either, so I cannot use any of the proper stuff. Because the good old times we live in, I'm gonna get copyrighted and whatnot. If it's a copyright, I don't care, but if it's a strike, then that's gonna change things a little bit, so I don't want to risk it. Man, this stream has been totally different than anything I've done so far. I dig it. Hopefully you guys like it too. And I like that the good old OGs are still here. Mark, when you saw the number on the God of War video, you said don't forget me. How could I, man? I mean, we all know Graham now. He's the G in OG, man. I wonder what he's up to. Is he still married? I mean, I wouldn't want to go home to someone that, I don't know. He seemed to be so afraid of his wife, Jesus Christ. It's weird, man. Weird how things work in this world. I wish him well, though. I hope he's good. Okay, gotta bulk it out a bit more. Maybe actually. You know what? I'm gonna create little because I'm not sure if you're seeing this. I'm gonna have to kind of make sure I've got eyebrow shapes in here a little better. Because this part is pretty flat. And if you look at the little drawing on the side, somewhere over there. Yeah, I cannot point with this. It looks like his forehead kind of takes a little, I don't know, for lack of better words, is like a valley. So this volume over here is a little higher, and then it kind of dips down and it comes back up for the middle bit where the skin gathers and whatnot. Life is weird sometimes, but everyone will go through that weird moment. Yeah, man. We need all of these things. Don't get me wrong, I've had my share of great stories for other people. I bet someone's talking about the shit that I did. I ain't perfect. The second job that I ever had was with my best friend, and it was in a bar. This whole time it was the whole sort of shebang that we're gonna eventually end up working together. So I was kind of getting trained in one place to just make sure I do what I have to do when I get to this brewery. So it was craft beer, right? And it was made on the spot. You could actually see people working and making beer as you're sitting down and eating and drinking beer and whatnot. It was a really, really nice place. And eventually I got to kind of play with that stuff too, but the big sort of canisters, if you will, or cylinders in which the beer was brewing, at any time, if you do the wrong thing, they could implode, which would make an excruciatingly painful, loud noise that could be heard from quite a while away. So you had to be careful. It was dangerous. If you didn't know what you were doing, yeah, that wasn't a place for you. Anyway, I had one task. Make a cappuccino, right? My best friend was like, all right, let's see if you're ready. Day one, make a cappuccino. And I used this old, super stylish espresso machine. And I didn't know how the pressure thingy worked. It had like a little lever thing that you had to lift when... hold on. That was for the coffee, actually. I don't know if you know much about coffee machines and espresso machines and whatnot, but they have a lot of pressure in them. So to keep it simple, I kind of messed it up and I made a cappuccino that overspilled, and I held it. It was hot as hell, and I still held my hand with a cappuccino cup in my hand, and the coffee was pouring down my hand, and everyone was looking at me, and I had a dead straight face saying, "What do you think about this?" And everyone just lost it. And like, what the hell? Can you serve a cappuccino like that? Like, please. Everyone just put money on me to serve it like that. But yeah, I burnt my hand. Like, yeah, I can sustain a lot of high temperature on my hand for a long period of time because of moments like that, and just frothing the milk and all that. That basically, I was holding my hand on the little metal tin, and in time I built some resistance to heat, so I can hold on to hot stuff for quite a bit because of those magnificent moments. Emmer, in 5 years from now, man, cannot wait to hear some of your work stories. Do you guys think about being a YouTuber or having an online presence or stuff like that? What are your thoughts? Or what would you like to do? Mark, if you don't mind me asking, if this is too personal, everybody just ignore it. But what kind of stuff are you guys into? What do you do? Right. Yeah, that kind of works. I'm not sure if it's symmetric or not, but like, what do you mean? What do I do? Like, after school, do you have an idea of what you want to try, or maybe focus on, or specialize in? Like, maybe, I don't know, be a TikToker, a YouTuber, something that has to do with all of this all this crazy online world. Seems like a lot of people are eventually ending up with their own business. So maybe an idea of a business. I mean, don't obviously share that because that's yours to do and whatnot, but no, so far not big. I mean, YouTube, but not too much. Yeah, man. That makes sense. I've been dabbling into YouTube for quite a while. I mean, I've been around for years. Like Bradley said, this channel used to have a different name, and I've just changed it all of a sudden. I've been watching so damn much content about YouTube and trying to understand algorithms and how content works and how people basically are in control of your channel in a way, because the more your stuff is being shared and whatnot or engaged with early, as in the first hour and then the first 2 hours, the first 7 hours and whatnot, the more YouTube comes into play. So if in the first hour it gets shared and viewed and whatnot and commented on so long, then YouTube's algorithm is like, well, this must be good, send it everywhere, and it just goes nuts. And that's what happened to my God of War thing. That's why I don't know what that beast is yet, but I'm trying to understand it. You've upgraded? Yes. Yeah. Oh, actually, yes. Since I've started, I've changed it again. It was just Zmashed. But because this could be a good time to talk about it, because I'm doing exactly what I'm doing right now. And gaming industries includes more than one, right? It's industries, not Zmashed industry or just as simple as Zmashed. I am Zmashed and I introduce myself as Zmashed. But industry stands for basically, or the idea behind using industries is allowing me to be a bit more flexible. So I'm not gonna, potentially, I mean, I'm still a very tiny channel. I mean, in YouTube's eyes, I don't even exist. I don't have the requirements for monetization. I've been doing this whole thing for free. I don't mind it. I love it. And I got to meet a lot of you guys as well, and you know, have a talk and whatnot. But I had to change it just to make sure I kind of open up that door for me. So flexibility. And that means mainly my plan is to sculpt and play video games. I cannot let go of video games. I don't know if it's an addiction or whatever, but to me it's an escape. So sculpting keeps a lot of the bad thoughts away and really relaxes me and whatever. And video games are just, I don't know, feeding my creativity, if I can call it that. And storytelling and whatever that we discover in video games, I cannot let go, man. The way I've experienced a few of them is just incredible. And I'm not afraid to say they've changed my life. Yep, God of War reaction got a lot of views because obviously the YouTube algorithm of the first 2 hours, and well, Sony, PlayStation made a topic pop off. Posted it basically right after. Yes, that is correct, sir. That is basically why that thing happened, is the definition of perfect timing. be at the right place at the right time. It's crazy, crazy, crazy how much that matters. It's almost at 30,000 views, man. That is... Come on. And the subs from it, I was really surprised about that. Because that brought in a lot more subs, and it suddenly made everything feel a lot easier. But then, is it though? Everything could come down crashing with one mistake. So that's the great stuff about it. It is so damn risky. But the thing is, like Jim Carrey says, if like Jim Carrey says, and my mind just blanked. Basically, you might as well try and do what you love, because there's risk involved in anything anyway. So if you're gonna be stuck doing an accounting job or whatever just to make money, eventually you could be made redundant at the worst possible time. So why not do what you love and risk the same thing anyway? Around 10, 40, I don't even know. Yeah, man. So yeah, that's what I'm doing with YouTube. Risking it all for something that I love. And I hope I'm gonna be kept in check. I'm not gonna let anything go to my head, and I want you to be on my side, because we've seen a lot of those cases. I think I'm mentally prepared for it, but then those can be very famous last words. So I don't know what the future holds, but the plan is to go all in and never look back. And soon I'm actually gonna take some risks. Because right now I'm still playing it safe, still got that full-time job, still doing whatever. But we'll see how things go. I think it's been a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for this whole stupid virus to happen. And I've been at home for quite a while. And it took a second for me to start going on YouTube and, you know, making something of it. But eventually I did, and I'm not sorry at all. And I'm not planning to stop anytime soon. Actually, on the contrary, I want to go all in, like I said. Which means I've been very lazy up until this point. I had I had time on my hands, and I didn't edit more, I didn't learn more, I didn't do whatever, so I've been lazy as hell. It's not just about streaming. Just streaming alone won't do much. I have to learn, get smarter about how I do things, and understand exactly what's happening. And maybe somehow I can help someone else in the process. Isn't the YouTube monetizing when you need 4,000 hours? And yes, Emmer, those are the exact requirements. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this guy today. I might work a little more offline on him. Another thing that I'm gonna have to get into is airbrushing. I've never touched an airbrush ever in my entire life. So that is, I've been watching a YouTube channel, Rachel something, I cannot remember exactly. She did some paint comparison and whatnot. I've been studying acrylic brands just to make sure I'm starting this process of learning. Stream is about to be 2 hours long. Do you mean my one? I think we're past the 2-hour mark. Oh wait, I've started later. It's been running for 1 hour and 43 minutes. I'm going till 8. So another 45 minutes or so. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna keep this in one. Emmer, I'm not sure if you've seen how many people in the chat, not in the chat, in the comments for that God of War video were like, did this dude really say God of War 2? And one guy in particular was like, oh man, I cringe when people say God of War 2. It's like, okay, got nothing else in your life than God of War. That, well, the correct name of a video game, right? That makes your life harder. That guy, I mean, I respect the passion, but dude, come on. Some of them were funny as hell. By the way, Emmer, how are you with God of War? Whereabouts are you in the story? Are you still fighting those 5 Cyclops? I mean, we didn't get that much for the trailer or con. Emmer, that's the secret, brother. We did get a lot in it. If you played the 2018 God of War, oh my lord, there's a lot in that trailer. It looks like it's very little, but the meaning behind what's happening in that short thing is, woo. They basically, the fact that all those runes light up means you get to travel to all the realms, which was impossible earlier. Well, that's my theory anyway. And hold on, I need to get more clay. The fact that the little swirly snake is blue means everything is frozen, which means Fimbulwinter is full on. So Fimbulwinter is the winter that basically predicts Ragnarok. Whenever Fimbulwinter starts, it is shortly followed by Ragnarok, which is the end of Odin. Right, am I doing this right? Hold on, I need to have a proper look at him. I mean, I could put some spikes in the back here. I mean, they're spikes, I call them spikes, but they're fur, actually. Okay, let's try and do some touch-ups. I've heard about that, yes. Man, I got so passionate about the Norse mythology that I got a tattoo. I always liked little hidden messages in like plain sight, stuff like that. So God of War has pretty much always had a little bit of hidden meaning behind a lot of things. So seeing that trailer really got me hyped up. And of course, it's not God of War 2, it's not 5, it's God of War Ragnarok and whatever, it's just a video game name. I might make a troll video for that thing. Damn, dude. What's up, brother? want to see the finished product now. Man, it's coming. Don't you worry, I'm not. This is actually a very special product. Jesus. Well, just calling it a product just took all the feelings away from it. Very special. Jesus, I totally ruined that. A very special sculpt, Brisky. I love Earthshaker's voice. Ground slam. The best line in Dota from him is, there are many earths, but there is only one Earthshaker. And I've ruined that too by goddamn stuttering. You guys want to hear some whale noises? I'm joking. This is gonna be fun, molding. I'm thinking of making a 2-part mold. I'm getting geeky with it now. Oh, damn. Okay. Looks like he's got problems over here. Okay, that was actually supposed to be a bit more volume for that guy. Good. Emmer, right now I've got like a very basic sort of toolkit, but in the long run I want Zmashed Industries to be in a damn factory. I'm always gonna work till my last breath. I cannot stand still, man. It's driving me nuts. And I've been on this art journey for quite a bit. I don't like the word artist at all. And I don't know. I'm not gonna go there. Forget about it. Let's go back to Zmashed Industries. I wanna, ideally, like, let's say money is no object. I would love to have a huge, well, not necessarily huge workshop, but a workshop where I could maybe fill it up and have a lot of like empty surfaces and whatnot, just, and loads of display cabinets. And ideally I want something that resembles Iron Man's lab. I'm a little bit obsessed with that guy. Just like how we just talk about the most man, I know. Don't get that every day, do ya? Oh my god, I saw, talk about random. I was at lunch with Helga, and I was just looking on a bench in front of McDonald's, and it was like out of a damn movie. It would have made for a brilliant photograph. There was an old guy, well, old, let's say, and again, let's call it Graham. It was Graham on the bench, or like a middle-aged father in his 40s, 45, something like that, and a teenager. And it was like a generation split between all of them. The guy in the middle, like the father, the 40-year-old, had his glasses and kind of looking at his phone, like trying to figure it out. Teenager was just scrolling like mad, and the old guy was just drinking coffee. I was like, dude, right in the feels. I liked seeing that, no way. Weird observation, but what you gonna do? There was something about it that just struck me. After I finish this guy, I'll just melt it and make a time lapse of him. It's gonna look pretty evil. Right, now we're building volumes around there. I'm not sure if I want to keep sort of that dip into his cheekbone. I think I do want to keep it, so I'm gonna smooth out this situation here. There we go. This guy looks like someone I work with a little bit. He's got the same sort of jaw. I was actually studying his anatomy without saying anything. Yeah, I do get weird like that. He was just saying something to me. I was like, I wonder how the muscles work around the jaw. And I was thinking about this sculpture too. I'm like, okay. What are you gonna do for the weekend? Emmer, I'm gonna spend time with Helga as much as I can. Because now we both work and whatnot, and there's very little time to kind of be together, so I'm gonna spend every second with her and chill. And learn more about how to be better at what I'm doing. I might sculpt a little more, I don't know. Yeah, this boy is starting to look good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shape these bad boys over here. So let's see. Well, hair doesn't just grow out like that, so it's gonna take some sort of form. Sounds like you and her will be having fun. Yeah, man. It's a shame that we cannot really go anywhere. I like to go to the anywhere right now. I think it's, I don't know, especially here in the UK, the situation is not that pretty still. Everything is on the rise, like the cases and whatever, so I want to, you know, stay away from trouble as much as possible. I want to finish watching that social dilemma thing. Jim just froze. Ah, Jesus, man, you're serious. Right, hold on. I know what's up. Right, you go off. Come back. There you go. I think we're good. Yeah, boy, we good, we good. Jesus, man. I don't know what's going on with the yeah boy today. Thank you for letting me know, Emmer. Emmer, I might actually look into that thing to make the iPad my main webcam. I'm gonna have to make sure there's no delay, or as little as possible delay, because live streaming is feeding off of those damn seconds. Okay. $32 million. Yeah, man, it's still going up. It could quickly explode. It's crazy, man. It's crazy that we're still dealing with this. We've had enough. Just take it away. We got the point, god damn it. I still don't want to believe it. It's just surreal. Man, where is Mohammed? It's been so long since he's been around. I know he was working in August. That's when I took a little break too, to just get my stuff together. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit of experimentation with this. For real, what happened to Mohammed? Yeah, man, I don't know. He's one of the OGs. Present in every stream. Chilling with us. Okay, I'm not sure if that's gonna be alright. I'm gonna definitely have to take care of this. Right, so the surface looks quite, I don't know, quite worked, if that's a good description. Eventually things can get a really nice finish. If you look at his nose, come on, focus, there you go. Little areas of highlights and whatnot, they look almost finished, and the bottom lip as well. But it's not the final thing that I'm looking for. It can be very shiny and clean if I put a little bit of alcohol on it, or if I just slightly melt it, gonna get that chocolatey shine. It is so beautiful. What do I do with my left hand? I don't know. Ask my little brother if he liked the sculpture. Oh man, that's cool. I want to say thanks. Alright, I'll let you see it a bit better. It's slowly getting towards where I want it to be. Getting heavy too. I'm gonna try and take a photo from the same angle as this big boy in the image, but I'm gonna have to work it a little bit more, and I've got a weird setup going on. I'm gonna break something if I take a photo now, and I'm not gonna stop until it looks the right way. How old's your little brother, Emmer? By the way, thank you, little brother, once again. Hail to the year. Right, I'm gonna have to fill. I just saw it when I turned it. Down here, that area, pretty empty. So I'm gonna put a little bit of fur in there. 5. Nice. That's a very young lad right there. A long life ahead of him. Man, the thing is, kids that age are actually probably the harshest critics because they are honest, and I love it. What we need. Good old Graham. It was an honor for me to introduce you to him. I wonder at times, what is he up to? I'm not gonna be a boomer and just go back to that story. We're good, we're done with him. Want to hear a useless fact about me? I quit streaming on Twitch because someone streamed a rock and it had more followers than me. Because I streamed on Twitch for about 6 months. And I then discovered that there's this rock that even made the damn news. I found about it on the news. This rock had like thousands of followers. I had something like 30 after 6 months, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm better at other things. And it's the truth, man. I took it like it was. The content and everything that I was doing was, well, what I had to understand the message. If it ain't growing, it means I'm either not putting enough effort into making it grow, or it sucks. Play it like it is, you know? Okay, I seriously need to do something about those ears, man. Looks like Bambi. He looks like goat. That made me think of Borat for an unknown reason. Emmer, I've got an idea about those kind of things. It was a rock, dude. A rock. I put 6 months out of my life into that, and a rock just destroyed all of those 6 months. It was funny when you think about it. It's flippin' funny. But yeah, it just works. Some things just don't make sense. There's an Instagram account. Someone does the most horrible, I don't know, squiggles that they call portraits of celebrities, and it's just the weirdest, ugliest looking things you've ever seen. And it's got, I think, hundreds of thousands of followers. It's like, yep, there you go. They found a way. There you go. Bravo. Rock is probably more. Yeah, man. Something like that. And it's crazy. I mean, the person who was streaming, they put the rock to bed and it had its own blanket and everything. I was like, what am I doing with my life? I mean, what do you do when you find out that thing exists? Like, I'm done. Yeah, man, it got weird. You know, open up. Did you get? Oh damn. Wonder if we can find some to buy. Yep. Shoes news.
I forgot.
Yeah. Don't do that. Shoes news. That's nice.
Oh.
Oh, shoes news. Nice.
Thank you.
Might have to use the heat gun for the whole piece a little bit, just be able to model it a little better. I mean, the overall thing is alright, but I don't know. I'm only working off of an image that is sideways as well, so I get to decide what the overall volume is gonna be. The thing is, I looked at this character in Dota for so damn long that I know it by heart almost, and my brain can help me kind of find those sort of volumes. Right, well, I guess from here I've got the main shapes down. That's roughly it. Gonna be able to be hung off a wall and whatever. Let's go for secondary shapes and then texture it. I want to try sculpting in wax actually. These are tools for wax, but I never really had the chance to sculpt wax. Oh, Emmer, the really cool thing is this, I can actually make him out of chocolate after I finish this. But what I must do is use food safe materials. And there's a little bit of treatment that has to be done to those. Like, you have to put them in the oven at certain temperatures and then wash it with certain stuff to just make sure it's actually safe. And then you can do whatever the hell you want with it. You make ice cream, chocolate, candles. I mean, they're not food, but they can be. It's really, really cool, man. I mean, there's like endless possibilities with these things. I suppose in time I'll find out more and more about it. I was not expecting this stream to go the way it did. I'm in a good mood. I dig it. So damn relaxed. Out of chocolate. Yeah, I mean, it looks like chocolate. A lot like chocolate, actually. And I bet it's so satisfying to bite it, but yeah, I'm not gonna go there. It's safe, it's child-proof. Hold on, there's a thingy somewhere. I put it somewhere.
Don't bite it.
Yeah, don't you want to bite it, hun?
Like, oh, you imagine do this,
Yeah.
and then have like the shape, like the when it's Christmas and you have the little Santa, you know?
Yeah.
Just
Actually, Hotel Chocolat. There's a chocolate company in the UK that launched this sort of contest. You get to create characters. I don't know what you get for it.
Really?
But you create little characters out of whatever you want. You can even draw it, and they have their own team of sculptors.
Oh,
and you make the next season of Christmas chocolate, like little chocolate shapes. But then I don't know what you get for it. I guess satisfaction that they picked yours, but I don't know if you're good at it, and it's gonna be actually pretty nice. They even say make a very simple thing. And oh yeah.
Then eat it.
Yes.
Of course.
I'm gonna destroy it. I mean,
can we? If you.
I need to see. I don't think it's the right type of silicone. I don't think it's food safe. I mean, you can to just have fun with it, but you don't eat it. Toxic.
That's true.
There's a special rubber. Yeah.
Oh, that would be.
Yes. Yes, it would be. For ice cream.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Pudding. Man, I want Christmas to roll on. Oh, Emmer. PS5, man. It's coming. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of studying. I don't know how to make hair properly. I'm gonna be totally honest. So I'm gonna have to look for a little bit of inspiration. But I get the main shapes. I get the idea, but I need to understand directionality and whatnot. The other thing is with this, a lot of it just comes out after you paint it. So I'm just doing the underlying work just to make the paint job look incredible. And speaking of paint job, like I said, I got no clue what I'm doing. Never ever tried it. I mean, it started to look like something, but it's gonna have to be finished nicely. Gonna watch Social Dilemma? Oh. Alright. tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, so I'm trying something out now to make the hair. I think that's fairly successful. It kind of sells the idea of hair. Just to clean it up. Maybe I'm gonna have to try quite a lot of methods just to see what I'm gonna get. This is definitely not a final look. And when this is done, I'm gonna do a proper sort of presentation and do close-up filming and all of that. More likely than not, I'm not gonna have enough money to buy an airbrush. Well, literally just the airbrush. I've seen there's a thing called Iwata, and that is quite expensive, something like $200, if not more, close to 300. Apparently that's the best airbrush you can get, the best airbrush money can buy you. They last for years and whatever. And then the air compressor, so that's gonna be fun and loud and annoying and expensive. So I'm gonna have to reel it back in and just get some damn brushes and paint it a good old-fashioned way. That could work. Alright everybody, so slowly we're reaching the end of the stream in about 10 minutes. It's gonna be the end. I cannot have straight lines like this though. I have to curve it a little bit like so, and a little bit like so. Make an S line. That's one thing that I actually learned. Oh damn, I just remembered. I've got a little course on how to make hair digitally, so I'm gonna look into it. This is gonna take a while. With this current sort of plan that I've got, it's gonna take a little while. I'm gonna raise this boy. Isn't it weird how I just hold my hand like that? Jesus. Like, why do I do that? It's like, okay, I don't know what to do with this, I'll just put it there. Oh well, what you gonna do? like my left hand is getting bored. I gotta do something. Weirdly enough, I think this rhythm of the song is called Bossa Nova. The jazz rhythm. Pretty cool. I used to be a drummer. High school. One of the hardest things to learn. I could never do it on drums. I pulled it off once or twice, but that was by mistake. And when someone said, yeah, that's it, I lost it. So yeah, that's my drumming career over. Short and sweet. Okay. Hair is curling. There you go. Man, I'm telling you, when this is gonna be done, ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a treat. Because it's gonna look good. And I cannot wait to show it to you. I don't know when I'm gonna find enough time to do this. Possibly I'm gonna have to sacrifice a few more gaming streams and just focus on this for a little while. But I think at the very last step is gonna be a lot of trial and error, a lot of well, time dependent changes. Not a lot will change because I won't know how to be honest. So I'm gonna have to try a lot, go back and fix it. And maybe I'm just gonna scrap the whole damn thing and start again. I don't know how things are gonna go, but I guess time will tell. Wouldn't be the first time this guy takes a little sleeping pill and gets melted. Actually, the second trial. For this unit. Okay. Give him a little bit of meat in here. Give him some strong locks. Man, I wanna. There's some weird workshops roughly around my area where you can make a ring in a day. I wanna try that. Just to see what the process is like and how other people work. Okay. I'm gonna have a few of these just kind of go towards my left hand side, and then maybe these other bottom ones are gonna go towards the right. This could change though, I don't know. Still at the trying things out stage. Okay, last bit going on, and then I am gonna start the weekend. Yeah, I said that's the last bit. I'm gonna stop here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's quite a lot of progress for this beast. It is quite a unit. It still requires a lot of work. What do you think, hun? Honestly?
I think
Yes.
really quickly and
Yep.
really
Nice. Thank you. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the stream. It's been weirdly calm. I didn't have to scream or do anything, so that was good. I had an amazing time, and I'm definitely gonna do this again. Possibly a little bit more than gaming, but we'll see. We'll see. Nothing set in stone. Much more. Yes, Simmer. Very detailed now. This is like going into the secondary details now, because I've got the main idea, and now I'm gonna have to control how the fur is going here and whatnot. In the image, it seems like there's sort of a growth pattern like that in the middle, sort of like a mohawk, if you will, out of like thicker fur going like that on the back. I'm gonna have to find a way to focus on that too, and we'll see what else is gonna happen. Okay, well, Emmer, thank you for being here, man, for so damn long. I hope you enjoyed the crazy stories about Graham. And everybody else, of course. Mark, if you're still around, I salute you, sir. And I wish you all a fantastic evening. Thank you for watching again, and thank you for your time. I will catch you in the next one, because now I'm gonna post this on Instagram and brag about it. Alright, you take care, people. Have a fantastic weekend. Emmer, have a good swim if you're going. Bradley, if you're ever gonna get back to this point, I hope you're having a great weekend gaming, you know, because we share that interest. And I'm out. Ladies and gents, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and keep it real, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe, goddammit, if you haven't already. Helga will go eat ice cream, and I will destroy some with her.
exactly.
Hail to the yeah. Right. Peace out, peeps. Y'alls take care of y'all selves, and I'll see you on Monday. Alright. Bye-bye. Subscribe, goddammit. Don't forget, goddammit. Okay, I'm out.